Alright, welcome back everybody to another episode of Legend of Zelda Majora's Mask. So, you're probably thinking deja vu all over again. So, I kind of goofed here. So as you can see, I have my 4 Zora eggs. Yes, in the previous episode we did go dump those in the research lab, and we will go do that. However, we need one important thing before we leave here, which is a picture of a Gerudo guard. I am going to keep this one, but what you are wanting to do before you leave here is make sure that you have your stone mask on. And we're going to come up to one of the purple-clad ladies here, and we're going to get a lovely picture. You want to make sure you try to get as much of her body as you can within the picture, or it will not register. Alright, so now that I fixed my little goof up here, let's make our way over across to the beach here. Alright, heading to this lovely house here. I'm going to go ahead and take this off. So this is going to be the fisherman's hut, and this guy here says that he loves to go fishing. However, it's the fact that the water has been awfully warm and stuff makes it really hard for him to actually do what he would like to do. So he's going to come into play soon enough. So we're going to actually speak to this lovely seahorse here. So he needs to get back to Pinnacle Rock, and the only way we're actually going to get said seahorse is by coughing up a picture of a pirate and showing it here to the fisherman. Well, you know, we just happened to have gotten that recently. So, go ahead and whip out your picture. And as long as it's good enough and you got most of the body within the picture, obviously he's going to like it, and we're going to actually receive said seahorse. So he wants us to go to Pinnacle Rock. So let's go ahead and do that, shall we? So go ahead, make your way on now. Go ahead and get your Zora mask on, because we're going to need that here. And where we need to go, you see them pillars out there? Yeah, we're going to go out that way. Now, cool little tidbit is the way the developers did this is, with this murky water bit, is if you swim beyond the boundaries, by technicality, like if I was to swim out that way towards that peak, I should technically get there, but unfortunately not. So I guess they kind of made it to where you can't do such a thing. I mean, I don't know. Alright, so we are going to make our way over here. Now we can see this lovely thing out in the distance. We're going to check this out. So we are going to be heading to the sea snake lair. So due to the murky water, we can't technically get there unless we know the correct path. Well, it just so happens that we have us a seahorse that knows the correct path. Now, wouldn't that mean that we could technically just walk there? I mean, we can actually see where we're going. But unfortunately, we cannot. This is kind of the same gameplay mechanic as the Haunted Wasteland in Ocarina of Time. However, we can actually see where we're going in a sense, so we're not going to actually get lost, but unfortunately Majora's Mask likes to throw a little bit of a monkey wrench into everything. So just follow the seahorse to the perspective area, trying not to, again, veer off the path. So by technicality we should be able to make it from here, but no, we have to follow the path. Alright, so now that we've made it all the way here to Pinnacle Rock, He's going to give us fair warning that there are dangerous sea snakes that are living here, and that he has a friend that is trapped. So if we get rid of all these sea snakes, then we will get a awesomeness reward. Yay! So technically, you really only need to do 3 sea snakes to get the Zora eggs, but we're going to go ahead and we want the prize here because it's lovely. So swim here. We need to be careful not to get whacked. So you see that these sea snakes will come off. Son of a cracker jack. Well, they come out of their nice little hole there. And if you're not careful, he'll actually eat you. So you can tell that there are 3 areas that have chests, and then the rest do not. Which means 2 of them have chests and the rest of them don't. Which means that some of them actually have goodies, some don't. So, you know. Okay, so we'll wait for him to come back out. I was kind of hoping he whacked me, but obviously not so much. Okay, so you can tell that there's nothing in here but some pots, so if you need some goodies, go ahead and get that. Now we're going to make our way down 1 floor, or 1 level in a sense. Alright, and you can see we got another Zora egg. Fantastic. Alright, so only 1 more Zora egg to go, and we can technically leave this area. But I want the lovely prize that is given, so we're going to actually kill all these sea snakes. Now, isn't this kind of on the rude side? I mean, we're just technically barging into their home, and, like, they're, like, just minding their business and all. It's like, doo-doo-doo. So rude of Link just kind of barging into their home. Hello. So as we can tell, this one doesn't have anything, so if you need any goody majobbers, go ahead and smash the pots. If not, go ahead and go down another level. Alright, so meow. Make our way across to the other end over yonder. Nothing of importance. Alright, so now we have our last 2 holes here. Alright. Whoops, didn't go. Oh, I guess we did go high enough. Okay, so this one should have our last Zora egg. So by technicality, we can technically leave after this. However, we're fixing to get us a groovy item here. Or I say item, a groovy reward, in a sense. Okay, so now that we officially killed all the sea snakes, we freed our little seahorse's friends here. So let's go ahead and go talk to him. Let's see, deepest gratitude, we get a heart piece, fantastic. So it looks like they are lovers. Okay, so now that we have done that, we are officially ready to make our way on out. So remember, we can't play our ocarina underwater, unfortunately. We have to actually swim all the way back to the research center so we can go deposit those Zora eggs. So make your way on out and get yourself completely lost. Okay, wrong way. Alright, now we are ready to make our way to the Deep Sea Research Center. Alright, so now that we officially have all these Zora eggs brought back together, they are going to now officially hatch. Interesting. So make your way on over here and we're going to get this lovely little cutscene. Okay, so now that we have done that, he gives us this clue that we need to whip out our ocarina. So go ahead, transport into Pinnacle and whip out your ocarina. And we're going to play this little groovy tune. Hi. Everybody, Cooper. Say hi, Cooper. Alright, so we officially learned the new wave bossa nova. This melody is taught by the Zora children that invigorate singing voices. So we'll learn more about that later on as we go along. Okay, so you must play this song for the Zora who laid these eggs. So we're going to find out more about this later on. So we're going to go ahead and we're going to leave Great Bay Coast. And we're going to go ahead and deposit all of our rupees in the bank, and we're going to play the Song of Time because we spent just about all day in game time, that is, getting all the Zora eggs from both Pinnacle Rock and the Pirate's Fortress, which you have to complete that within the first 3-day cycle. And there's some other things that we need to do that has to be completed on the first day or night. So with that being said, guys, that is going to be it for this episode. So if you're liking the series, please consider hitting that thumbs up button, leaving a comment down below. Also, if you have not done so already, please consider subscribing to the channel because you remember that you are part of this community. And I will see you guys in the next episode. Take care, folks.